Hey, what up? Lazy here as always. In this episode, we're back on Forza Horizon 5 again, and we're here with the Mustang SVT Cobra R. And this is the last new car to Forza Horizon 5. But honestly, with Forza Horizon 5 coming out on PlayStation, who knows at this point? But yeah, let's jump in and get this build started. Okay, so for this build, the first thing I want to do is check out the engine swaps. We've got the stock V8, 6.2 litre, V8 diesel, V10, V12, and DSC. I'm surprised they went with a LS over a Coyote or a Godzilla. Either way, I'm just going to keep the stock engine in it. I know nothing about this car. I'm pretty sure it's a SN95. I'm going to keep it rear-wheel drive. I don't know if it's got a supercharger on it or not, but I'm just going to go with a twin turbo kit. For the body, we've got some pretty good choices. Cervini, that's alright, but honestly I prefer the Saline kit. So I think I'm going to go with that all round. Yeah, Saline, I think that's the go. Right there. For the side skirts, they look alright, but the Saline's where it's at. As for the hood, the Cervinis look better than the Saline, but I prefer the reverse cowl. That looks spot on. For the tyre compound, I'm going to leave that stock. It's running 255 square, so I'm just going to leave that stock as well. As for the sizes, I'm going to go from a 17 to an 18 all round. I really like the rims on this, so I'm just going to keep them stock as well. Track width all the way out in the front and the rear. Definitely going with a clutch, race transmission, drive shaft, and drift diff. Definitely going with a brake upgrade and drift suspension. Unfortunately, we can't get it any more lower in the rear, but oh well. No front sway bar. I will go for a rear one though. No cage and weight reduction. I'm pretty sure this was made for homologation, so it's already pretty light and stripped out. As for the engine, I'm just going to do Forza things and max it out. This may be low horsepower, but I'll make it work. I'm not going with anti-lag. I'm just going with the regular twin turbo setup. So for the final numbers, 671 horsepower, 705 foot-pounds at 2713. I can make that work. Awesome. So there we go. There's the build done. The paint is also done. Now we can jump into the tune. So let's get cracking. Okay, so for the tune, I'm going to bring the rear tire pressure up to 36 psi. Seeing as though it's a bit low horsepower, I'm going to put a bit of grip in the front. For the final drive, it's pretty much good where it is. I'm just going to bring it up to 2.8. For the camber, I'm going to go 5 degrees negative in the front and 2.5 negative in the rear. I'm going to go 0.5 toe out in the front and 1.0 out in the rear. Everything else is just going to stay the same. If you want to download the tune, check codes at the bottom of the screen. For the brakes, I'm going to go 30, 140. Right there. And for the diff, I'm going to go ahead and lock it. Bring this up to 100, take the 8% out. Awesome, so there is the tune done. Now let's go give this thing a rip. Awesome. So there we go. Almost 1.1 million points with under 700 horsepower. That's actually pretty surprising. Imagine what I could do in a 500 horsepower Miata. Either way, getting off track. This thing rips. I'd really suggest unlocking this while you can. But yeah, that's it for the video for today. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Laters.